recording. Okay, hi, it's Jennifer Beaumont-Whyte here again, and in this video I'm going to be interviewed partially by my good friend and my soul sister, Sandra Jarvis, who is a motivational coach, the Pep Talks coach. She does amazing things with words and motivation to help people, help women in search of happiness, W-I-S-H, wishes, yeah, to empower themselves to achieve exactly what they want for their lives. And she's going to be asking me some questions about my work. So fire away, Sandra.
Jen, I think you've come into your own. I just want you to tell me, why are you so passionate about showing women and men how to create their sacred space?
Okay, why am I so passionate about it? Because I believe that every man, woman and child on the planet should have a beautiful home, good food, a safe place to live and exist and create and be fully self-expressed. I believe everyone is entitled to that around the world. And the amount of times I've seen people across the world living on the streets, living in poor conditions, not having good sanitation, not having enough food, no shoes, all of that kind of stuff really hurts me, okay? And when I've been working with business owners over the last, over 3 decades, I've been working with business owners and in business, sometimes people can get really so passionate into their work that they get overwhelmed, they can get so busy, they can get so into the busyness of work that they create a space that's not conducive to them coming home, decompressing, recharging, relaxing, reviving, because the body actually needs that to function properly. If you're in a high survival state where your cortisol and your adrenaline is high all the time, you come home and it's still high because all the places are messy, you don't even know where to start, you cannot be productive, because when you're in a flight or fight mode, adrenal survival mode, the body physiologically takes everything away from your frontal cortex to be able to send all the blood and everything you need to be able to escape, to fight or flight, to be in the survival mode, right? So therefore, you're not being productive, you can't make good decisions, you can't think properly and clearly. Maybe sometimes your language and your creativity in that area isn't as good as it would be if you'd been relaxed, if you'd been decompressed, if your cortisol levels are low, and you are getting those dopamine hits where you're really relaxed and happy, and you're in a space where you are being nurtured, cared for, looked after by the people around you, and you're doing that same thing as well. So for me and my business owners, I've been doing this behind the scenes for quite a few years. When we get to the decluttering module in my 9 success principles, my soul shift principles, when we get to module 6, the 6th principle of decluttering, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, sometimes I've gone behind the scenes and I've helped my clients clear their clutter, reorganize everything and clear their clutter for good and create their sacred space. I've not been broadcasting that because it wasn't part of my branding, but now, sorry about the noise, but now I'm being fully self-expressed myself and dipping into my own passions, and I've dovetailed both my coaching and my passion for beautiful interiors into a beautiful course, an 8-week course that I can run online to help my business owners, my busy business owners, to create their sensual, actually clear their clutter chaos and create their sensual sacred space so that they can have financial freedom, fun, love, more abundance, more creativity, productivity in their lives. And so that's why I'm really passionate about that, because it's not just about strategy for business or making the money or hustling to get stuff. Yeah, it's about you looking after your own self and creating your outside environment from within So if you're a mess inside, you're going to find there's a mess on the outside. So calm everything from the inside. Go for the things you really, really want in your life. Go for the things that are really, really cause your bliss. As Sandra would say, find your bliss. And then let's dig into that. Because surely it can't be all about buying stuff just to have more stuff and show off against other people and fear of missing out. It's got to be more about finding the peace within you and your heart's desires and letting that come out into your space. And then from there you can take it out into the greater community, into the country, and then into the wider world. So that's what I'm passionate about. In a short answer to your question.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. You really covered the bases very, very well, and I'm really happy to hear about this new course that you're doing, this 8-week course that you're doing. So what are you going to be sharing on the 8-week course?
So on the 8-week course, all right, I'm going to take my clients, well, I do take my clients through the 9 principles of success, as well as show them how to LOVE their clutter in each of their rooms. Now, the 9 principles are, first of all, commit, decide to commit. Then you look at defining your goals, your desires. Then we look at your belief system, your BS system, what's going on in here that is causing all of this clutter and all of this chaos that's going on in your life. And then we set up some new affirmations and new thinking. Then we have a look at your values, your drivers, which is your 4th principle of success, right? We look at your values, and that is one of the most important elements in my course, because once you know your drivers and what's getting you up in the morning and keeping you up at night, and it's in alignment with where you want to go, yeah, then everything seems to be like so much more plain sailing. It's like you're not walking through treacle anymore. It's like everything just locks in together, yeah? And for the 5th element is your planning. You have to make a plan to start the decluttering and to create your sacred space, yeah? So we look at your time, your people, your resources, your money. Then we look at then we actually start doing the decluttering once we've got the plan, okay? And as we're going along, we're looking at creating some new habits, because we're creatures of habit. So if you have a habit that's going against you, if you get rid of it, you need to put something in its place. Otherwise you go back and revert to the old habit, yeah? And I've got a really fantastic method for you to create a habit, and it's an instant. You don't have to wait 21 days or 60 days or whatever they say it is. You can create a new habit instantly and make it stick, okay? Then we look at making a connection with yourself, your people, even looking at your business. How are you connecting with your business, with your new state and new way of being? And then we look at giving, contribution, giving thanks. Gratitude is a huge big thing, and being thankful for what you've already got, and thankful for the things that you're going to be getting, and thankful for even some of the adversity that you've been through as well, yeah? And then we look at forgiving, so that's the 3 gives, give, give and give. And the forgiveness is about the past way that you've been, and forgiving the things that you might make mistakes in the future. So the forgiveness piece is really powerful. And as we're going along through the 8 weeks, we're going into each room, and we're going to LOVE your clutter in each room, your bedroom, your bathroom, your living room, etc., etc., as we go along over the 8 weeks. So at the end of the 8 weeks, you'll have new habits, you'll have a new way of thinking, and you will be able to have your sacred space. Okay? Is that